It's a blast from the past, a reminder of days gone by, Galadon actually winning on defense. Welcome my fellow Clashers to Clash of Clans Attacks, and yes, believe it or not, this episode is about me winning on defense, and not just winning, but winning consistently. Now this base design was given to me by fellow clan member and Lost Phoenix Elder, that's him, Mauneros we'll go with, and so it's kind of a variation of the Nemesis base with the slightly larger corner enclosures. Now of course I was running this base up around 4,500, and it just goes to show the huge difference in that 1,000 trophy gap. We're still seeing a lot of champion 2s, but the attacking heroes, the army compositions, and just the general attack, people aren't as practiced, and I'm seeing a lot of victories. I was probably getting about 1 in 5, 1 in 6 wins up in Titan, whereas I'm seeing, wow, I don't know, we'll take a look at the log at the end of this video, but it is a pretty good ratio of wins to losses, definitely netting me positive trophies right now. Now this attacker did try to clear those side enclosures with golems, but as you can see, there is just one main entry point into this village, and although the troops are headed that direction, you can see the golems providing cover have gone left and right, and most of the troops in the center are just getting slaughtered. There are the wizards about to get wiped out by the Inferno Tower, the defensive Lava Hound causing all sorts of problems, this attacker having 30-something heroes, so not exactly low-level heroes, but it is not going to help as the Queen goes down, and this attack is almost over already, and there has only been 28% damage done. Now an interesting fact here is I win 28 trophies on defense. I got attacked again immediately after that defense and won again. The attacker got 47% despite the fact that my king was down, my clan castle was empty. The queen was still awake at the end of that first attack, and that netted me another positive 24, so I logged on to a positive 52 trophy win. But we're going to go on and show a different attack, this one coming from the top right, and you can see a pretty P.E.K.K.A heavy attack as those P.E.K.K.As have moved in there. He's got a couple enclosures open, but you can see once again the golems not doing a great job of protecting the main attacking force. The king is already way down in health, and yes, there is no queen present. And of course, the lower level heroes, the upgrading heroes like in this case, do make a big difference. I don't think it's just base design. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could change my base design up to another relatively popular layout and still see a lot of victories. That is something I will try in the future. But for now, and it just figures, I finally don't care about trophies and I am winning them left and right. Now this does give me an idea for a future episode though, and that would be we do have some members in Lost Phoenix with some lower level 20-something heroes that are still pulling out 2-star wins against super max bases. So it is certainly possible, but in this case we've got a late clan castle deployment, and that is a tactical error. You've got a bunch of small units and they're kind of stranded on the outside. Now they are getting protected a little bit by this golem, but as you'll see, they'll eventually work their way through that wall, and now that protection is pretty much gone. The splash damage is going to land on them, and while they will be able to grab a few extra percentage points, it's not going to quite be to 50%. 46% trying to get the archer tower down. It doesn't quite fall, so with just a few units left and a poison spell, this attacker is at 46%. Now I have to give this guy credit. He is pushing in Titan 3 without a queen right now, so that is a brave and or skilled attacker. I'm guessing that he wins most of his attack attempts, but this time it's just not going to work out. 1 minion, 1 barbarian, 1 archer left. 4% to go. It's not quite going to happen, but nonetheless we have to give Maze an A for effort, getting to 46% against what is called a super max base, completely prepared for defense without an offensive queen, and that is definitely a critical unit. So 38 trophies transferred to Galadon just when I needed them least. And we are off to another defense, this one again against a mass golem attack, but this time we've got a pair of maxed out heroes. Now, he's used 3 jump spells and done a pretty good job of opening these enclosures all the way around, sending in the golems from multiple entry points. So the attack looks pretty good to start. But you'll notice it is just golems and wizards in this attacking army composition, and that can lead to complications from splash damage from giant bombs. We see attackers like Glider bringing just a couple of witches for that skeleton support. But right here, pretty much all of the golems, most of the attacking force has gone over that center wall, headed towards the town hall enclosure. But of course, the queen with her new allergy to walls is going to wander off towards the left. The king off to the right comes back into the center, rejoins the golems. So things are looking good, but there's a lot of damage going on. All of those expos. You've got the Inferno Tower as well. The queen has decided to pitch in, but there she wanders off once again. And that is probably primarily to the fact that that town hall is 4 spaces from the wall. Watch right here as she works on the clan castle, and then she's distracted by those lava pups. Now she will go down before she has a chance to get inside, work on that town hall. The king down as well. The last of the attacking force gonna get wiped out by lava pups and my barely hanging on archer queen, and that does not bode well. The lava pups out on the prowl now, and again we see a late clan castle deployment. This does not make a lot of sense because the golem's already down, no longer able to protect those wizards. The attack ending at the magical 49%, 26 trophies for me. Let's take a look at my defensive log real quick. Right here would be when I switched from an outside town hall or a not carrying defensive base to right there against Krieger. That was my first real defense. So plus 31, then a loss, then another 24, then a couple of low trophy losses, those guys going for loot probably, and then we've got 3 in a row. I cannot tell you the last time I saw 3 defensive wins in a row on my log, and there is the rest of the log right there. So a total 7 wins in 11 defenses. That is pretty amazing. Obviously, I will be able to maintain this trophy level or higher while I am gone. Thank you guys again so much for checking out this episode and watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to check out my other episodes, like, comment, and subscribe for daily Clash of Clans content. And as always, let me know in the comments what else you guys would like to see, and I will return tomorrow with more full attacks and defenses.
Galadon, my base had over 100 defences in a row. Why don't you show them that on my channel? You better hope they don't watch that. They'll scoff at your numbers.